We're going to take a look at this little tiny Maverick. Now, these are supposed to be inexpensive, but they're anything but inexpensive. I have not looked at these yet, but that's what we're going to do right now. I'm guessing $35,000 for this little tiny truck. Let's see. Let's see how accurate I am. I'm being nice by saying $35,000. All right, so we have a 24 Maverick, 40 grand. They want 40 grand for this little truck. It's a Lariat, but still, 40 grand for this little tiny truck. I mean, let's be real. That's a lot for this little truck. Here's another Lariat. Yeah, they give you a bed liner at least. I mean, for that amount of money, you better get a bed liner. And I noticed there's a lot of 24s on the lot. I have not seen a 25. We have here a 24 Maverick. Get the little 2-liter EcoBoost engine. And they want 45 grand. 45 grand for this little tiny truck. Whoa. I knew they were pricey, but this is just crazy. All right, here's a half ton. This F-150. Let's see what this is. Whatever it is, you don't get a bed liner. This gotta be an XLT. No, this is a STX. This is a STX. So these are the lower trim levels. All right, so these are the lower trim levels. Right here is an XLT. But let's see how much they want for this STX. All right, so a brand new 24. You get the little 2.7-liter EcoBoost. $51,000. $51,000, and you don't even get a V8. Don't even get a V8. You don't even get a bed liner. Just a real basic truck. Real basic truck. Here's the XLT. You don't get a bed liner here either. Let's see how much they want for this. Brand new 2024 F-150. 2.7-liter V6 EcoBoost. 60 grand. Here's another XLT. All right, this is not even 4-wheel drive. Again, just a pretty basic truck. Get the 2.7-liter. They want over $60,000 for this. And you don't even get a V8. See? So these prices are crazy. I'm sure this is the same. No bed liner. Here's a Super Duty over here. Let's check this out. I know this is going to be worth a pretty penny. They got a nice lift on it. This is a F-350. All right, so 2024 F-350 4-wheel drive. 77 grand. I mean, and I want to say that's actually not bad. You should have a bed liner though. I want to say that's actually not that bad because looking at these half-ton trucks, once you spec out these half-ton trucks, you can get these up to 70 grand, up to 75 grand once you get it the way you want it. So that's still a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but these are just these should be $25,000 less than what they're asking. And that Maverick of 40, what they say, $40,000 for a Maverick. That Maverick should be $29,000 or $30,000 tops. What do they say they wanted for this? Just this truck in general is too expensive. $44,000. This truck should be $30,000 tops. $30,000 tops. And what was this one? Yeah, you get the off-road package and all that. 40 grand. This truck should be 29,000. $29,000 tops. That's what this should be. All right, let's look at this Ranger over here. And again, these are pretty expensive too. They should not be. They're supposed to be affordable. When they first came out, that's what they were. No bed liner. You get the FX4 off-road package. All right, so we have here a brand new 2024 Ranger. Get the 2.7-liter EcoBoost engine. And they want 50 grand. And I don't care what anybody say, 50 grand for a pickup truck is expensive. And it's an XLT. So pretty much a basic truck. You get some features on it, but it's pretty much the lower trim level. All right, now these right here, the hype has died down because I remember when they first came out, everyone wanted one, but they're charging a lot for these too. So we have a brand new Ford Bronco, got the 2.3-liter EcoBoost inline four, and they're asking $60,000. And all you get is a little four banger. So again, you know what you can get with 60 grand. You can take that same 60 grand, go somewhere else and get more car for your money. Unless you're just set on the way this look, you can take that 60 grand somewhere else and get something better. All right, so we have another Bronco. All right, four-wheel drive, 46, well actually $49,000. $49,000. Because you know the dealer, they add their little BS package and all that stuff. So $50,000. All right. And from what people have been telling me, the engine in these are not all that reliable either. I had a few guys mention that. They said the 2.3-liter inline four is not all that reliable. If you guys ever driven one of these, let me know. But I heard a few people say that they're not the most reliable. So this right here, they're asking 60 grand. This right here should be 40 grand tops, $40,000. $40,000 tops. Hell, maybe 39,000 tops. That sound more appropriate. That 60 right there should be a 39. 39,520. That's what that should say. And I'm sure they will sell a lot more vehicles because these been sitting for a while. And there's so many 24s on the lot. Like I said, we're less than 60 days from 25, and there's so many 24s on the lot. And as far as V8 F-150s, those are hard to find. Yeah, they make them, but they're hard to find. You can get the EcoBoost easily, but the V8 just hard to come by. Now let's see how much they want for this Expedition. 2024 Expedition. It's not four-wheel drive, but they want 70 grand for it. I mean, at least it's a real SUV. It's not a freaking crossover or a car-based SUV. It's based on the F-150. So at least it's a real SUV, just like the Tahoe and the Yukon. But that 70 should be a 50. That should be a 50. It should say $50,350. I think that's reasonable. I think that's fair. So Jim Farley, he needs to lower the prices because that's what Stellantis is doing. I was reading an article, and like the Grand Wagoneer, they're actually slashing the prices on those because they're looking at their competitors, like over there. Okay, Lincoln. They're looking at their competition, and their competition is selling their vehicles at a lower price because there's a Navigator over there. Okay, a whole row of brand new Navigators that costs significantly less than the freaking Grand Wagoneer. And we're going to walk over there and check out some of those. But I just wanted to show you guys how much these half-ton trucks, how much these little tiny compact trucks, and how much that mid-size Ranger is going for. They're going for a lot of money. So like I said, they can reduce the prices on these and they'll still make a profit. But I know what the problem is. You know, they gotta raise these prices so much to offset the cost of EV development. So that's really where all these high prices are coming from. You know, they spent so much developing these EVs that nobody wants. Okay, there's some Mach E's down there. There's some Lightnings here. Been sitting on the lot for damn near over a year. No one's buying them. So as a result, you know, they raise the prices of these to offset the cost of those EVs. So we'll see what happens. You know, I'm sure those EV mandates will probably be delayed or pushed back. We'll see what happens. But as for now, yeah, these prices are astronomical. Now, as promised, we're over at the Lincoln lot. So we're going to look at these Navigators and compare them to the prices of the Grand Wagoneer. You can get these a lot cheaper than the Grand Wagoneer. So we have a brand new 24 Navigator, four-wheel drive. You get the 3.5-liter V6, and they're asking $86,000. Now, don't get me wrong, 86 grand. All right, so pretty much 90 grand when it's all said and done. Hell of a lot of money. But then again, We're at a dedicated luxury brand. A dedicated luxury brand. Stellantis, okay, Jeep is not a dedicated luxury brand. So you can get pretty much this fully decked out Navigator. Okay, it's nicely equipped with all the options for less than a Grand Wagoneer. Here's another one. Let's check this one out. See what they're asking for it. I'm pretty sure this undercuts Stellantis as well. All right, so we have a brand new 24 Navigator, and they're asking $98,000. So pretty much $100,000. That's a lot of dough, but still, it undercuts the Grand Wagoneer by a long shot. Even if you go on Car Gurus and look at some Grand Wagoneers, there are some in the country that's over $120,000. But you can come here, okay, you can come here or you can go to the Cadillac dealership, pick up one of these or pick up an Escalade for way less than what Stellantis is making you buy. And I read an article saying that Stellantis is actually reducing the prices on the Grand Wagoneer and the regular Wagoneer. Now, I don't know if they want to compete with a domestic brand. I'm talking about the Grand Wagoneer. I don't know if they want to compete with the domestics or perhaps maybe they want to compete with BMW, Mercedes, whatever. But somebody know they screwed up charging too much. Maybe it's Carlos Tavares, but they're dropping the prices on that Grand Wagoneer. And that Grand Wagoneer that cost $115,000, that should be more like $70,000 or better yet, $65,000. That's far more reasonable than what they're charging. I guess Carlos looked at his competition and well, for one, he know that those vehicles are not selling, and mainly because the price is too high. All right, so what they're doing is a good start, but those prices need to be reduced even more than what they're doing. But let me know what you guys think. Would you take one of these over the Grand Wagoneer? Because I would. You get just as much content. You get the same features. In my opinion, these look better and they cost less money. And it's a dedicated luxury brand. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.